Welcome back to Chernobylite. I'm loading up the mission that I started at the end of my last session. I actually was not expecting to do 4 episodes about Chernobylite. That's quite a bit. But I had one question that I still felt like I needed to answer. And, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. No. No, I built a bunch of stuff here. Hold on. Manual checkpoint. That's probably what I wanted to load. Weird that it didn't, that when I hit continue, it didn't load my most recent save, which was my manual save. Oh, that's bizarre. Huh. Mission failed? What? No. Oh, you're kidding me. I tried to save in the middle of a mission, and it failed me? What? Oh, that's insane. That's absolutely insane. Do I have any save that doesn't lose me something? Hold on. Let's see what state we're in here. Okay, so in this version of reality, I've got all the stuff that I built at my base, but I auto-failed a mission. Oh, that is awful. Well, apparently I should only save in my base, I guess. Oh, that feels just terrible. Okay, let's see. Wait, what other options do I have? So I have the current checkpoint is, I guess, the one I've got just now. The day save, that might have been the one that let's see what the day save gives me. Because I think I slept after I built all that stuff in my base. So maybe the day save is going to give me what I want. Because I want to have all the stuff I built in my base, but not have auto-failed the mission that I was on when I saved a checkpoint. No, it's the same. Oh, because I just triggered the... Gah! I just triggered a save when I loaded the other save. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Wait, one thing. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna keep doing this because I'm obnoxious. Okay, so this manual checkpoint says that it was saved later than this one. So why would this one be doing the same thing? Why would... Okay, let's try an earlier autosave. The refuge. Yeah, this one was in the refuge. But it was really close to my manual checkpoint. Like, maybe it was after I'd built this stuff. I've got to find a usable save. I'm on a mission to find a usable save. Okay. What situation are we in now? Okay, we've got crap at the base. Have I trained with Olivier yet? Or Oliver, whatever I call this guy. Okay, so yes, I've already... Okay. Yeah, I've already trained with him. Okay, so I think I've actually done everything I wanted to do. Let's look at our inventory. And yes, I do have the lockpicks. Cogs wanted me to double check that before I went on a mission. I've got the armor that I built. So, okay. I think I got a bunch of revolver ammo. This is the save I want. I'm just going to manually save this again. Though maybe I just broke the world. Okay, so... I need to sleep. Let's go to sleep. And I think we might have to watch, like a dream sequence again. But I'm happy to do that. That's fine, to avoid losing my other progress. So yeah, if you've been watching these episodes so far, feel free to skip ahead. You've already seen this dream sequence. So everybody's sitting here talking about the project that I was doing that motivated me to come to Chernobyl. I need a ridiculous power source. And my wife, girlfriend, suffered some kind of unknown fate at Chernobyl. So it's really like two birds with one stone here. Actually, one thing that it feels like it can't just be a coincidence that my wife disappeared at Chernobyl, and Chernobyl is the power source that I need in order to go get her. It makes me wonder if the reason she disappeared is because I rescued her. If this is like a closed time loop. So, from my experience in game development, by the way, I'm pretty sure that whatever problem led to this saved game issue is probably a technical problem. Like, it's probably the people who designed this game wanted the save system to work exactly the way I expected it to, and they probably ran into some weird garbage that they couldn't deal with, and failing you out of the mission was the only option that wasn't, say, a crash that wipes all of your save data or something like that. So I'm betting they want it to work differently, and they just haven't succeeded yet. Okay, yeah. So there's the board. Okay, yeah. I'm talking over myself. Okay, here we go. We've already seen that. Don't need to spend a lot of time thinking about it. Let's go. Okay, yes. And he is... I need to approve of his scheme to monitor radio transmissions and mislead people over the radio. Maybe that'll mean he's going to like me better. And now, okay, again, I'm just paranoid now about saving. I'm probably ruining everything by doing that. Okay, so... Right, so passage of time affects things, blah, blah, blah. So, here is the thing I was going to test. Number one, I've got a theory that Kapachi is going to stick around until I do it. And so that I don't need to urgently do it. Even though it's got an exclamation point on it, the fact that it doesn't have days left on it means it doesn't matter. I can delay that. So I'm going to send him... So wait, so I think Pripyat Central, that was where I went last time, right? So I want to go on the same mission that I went on before. So this is for me, because I want to see how persistent it is. Are the characters that I killed, are they back? There's one item that I built. Is that built item still there? Because I want to know, like, am I like building up an infrastructure in each of these areas that I can keep using time and again, or is each visit to this area completely fresh, wiped clean? I've got no idea which it is. So that's a question I came here to ask before I ended up grappling with the save system instead. So, exploring for resources and food is an option for Olivier. He'll be 99% successful at that. Last time I think I sent him to the Red Forest, but let's send him to the Pripyat port. Okay, so each of us has our mission assigned. I'm going back to the same place. Let's start our mission. Yeah, well, Ranulf Court is wondering if weird garbage, like I was mentioning, is sort of the reason why we just wipe away missions in State of Decay 2 when you quit and come back. Yeah, basically, our missions are like any, a lot of open world type missions, which is, they exist in the moment, but we don't try, like in Grand Theft Auto, I think you got to finish a mission. I don't think you can save in that game halfway through a mission, and that was sort of the model we were going with. It does simplify a lot of things on the implementation side if you just But it simplifies a lot of things. You don't have to sort of remember the current state of missions. You can be kind of cavalier about where you respawn the player when you're bringing everything back, where you respawn the zombies. Just a lot of things get easier, but it does also add some serious complications too. It means that missions can be left half done. It means that, Prepper Ant can leave cars all over the map, stuff like that. Okay, so I want to have my detector out, obviously. Definitely want to make sure I have enough like rations and things when I come home. Last time, I ran into some soldiers. Oh, good, flammable stuff. I definitely want flammable stuff because that lets me build generators. So I'm trying to remember. I think this building up ahead was the building where I was going after supply drop last time. I killed a couple of soldiers in this area. And I don't see I think they were walking up and down this road. I don't see them this time. That's a promising development. That fuel, though, that was right at the beginning, I feel like I might have found that fuel the first time. So it might have respawned? I'm not sure. So it's saying that my goal is... I'm actually having trouble reading the different distances on my goals. Last time, the supply drop I was after was up on that roof ahead of me. And it might still be... the distance for my current objective, I think it might be on the top. All right, is that right? Is the distance to my current objective on the top and just the other ambient things on the bottom? That certainly makes it easier to read. But if it's 260 meters away, then it's a different objective. So it could be that they've got... It could be that they've got different versions of this mission that can all spawn in different places. A lot like the missions in State of Decay. They could have like a casting system, basically, where it's like, okay, a munitions drop looks like this. You got to find a supply drop. You got to put some guys around it. But there's lots of different places that can happen. But look at this. I built this. This is my stove, my bonfire. And it's still here. So, okay, so that's 2 questions answered. Number 1, missions are not the same every single time. Like, if they have the same name, that does not mean that they're going to send you to the same place to do the same stuff. How come? Oh, it's through a wall. I was like, why can't I grab that? Number 2, stuff that I build in a level persists in that level, even if I go through multiple missions there. So I can just remember where my little home base is. Number 3, resources respawn. I cleared out most of this building my first time through. But now the stuff is back. One other question that I'm not going to be able to answer this session is... Oh, interesting. Ooh, the elevator doesn't move you, it teleports you. You notice you didn't see me rising up and watching that that gun slowly slide down the building. Instead, I just teleported to the top. Oh, that was great. Okay, well, anyway. I think access to that gun was actually from the roof, so I need to go find that spot. Ken in the North said, oh, so the failed mission was a temporary mission? Yes. Yeah, that failed mission that I had, it was this mission. And it was a mission that was like, yeah, you can go on it multiple times, I think. So it wasn't nearly as big a loss as that. But I just didn't like having a failure on my record. For one thing, you go through resources all the time in this game. Like, you have to feed your people every day. That sort of thing. And so, going a period of time without accomplishing anything just wastes food. And so I still didn't want to do, even though it was a temporary mission, I still didn't want to spend the time. Okay, so I'm trying to remember how I got up onto this roof. I think, is that just my stove? I think it is. I think you could get to it from the other side of the building. So I just need to figure out how to get out of this building on the other side. There's some radiation in here, and I don't know why. Okay, yes, I can go through this door. Good. Ken in the North is talking about how with random missions in State of Decay 2, sometimes one of the fun things to do is to just grab a follower for the mission and then just take them around killing plague hearts and stuff. That used to be the only way to get followers. In State of Decay 1, we actually added the ability to recruit followers from your own community pretty late in the game. Okay, so last time I was kept out of here by my lack of a lockpick. Now I've got a lockpick. So one question that I'm not going to be able to answer this session is, will this AK-47 come back every time? Like the other resources in this world come back each time I return. I'm wondering if the AK-47 will be here every time, or if this is a one-time thing because it's in this special location. Okay. Oh, I can modify it. Like I could give it. Okay, I don't have recipes for things like extended barrels and magazines and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't have any recipes. So we're not going to craft this assault rifle, but do we actually have... We do have a usable assault rifle. I don't think I've got a bunch of... Oh, I even have some... Oh, I've got some ammo for it too. Okay, well, in a pinch, if we need it, we can grab that AK-47 when we get into trouble. Now, I don't intend to get into the kind of trouble that would require me to use valuable rifle ammunition. Hopefully, I can get this supply drop without that kind of risk, but we're just going to have to see how that goes. I think I picked up some food, didn't I? Okay, so I've got barely enough food that I can feed everybody when we get home. That's... Oh, guy. There's a guy. Almost didn't see that. Luckily, he's staring off into space and hasn't noticed me. Is he alone? Because, I mean, if he's alone, I'm obviously murdering him. Oh, he's keeping his back to something. Smart. I love how my stealth kills are just not clean at all. Like, they are realistically horrific. You just have to stab and stab and stab. Oh, crap. He does have a friend. Oh, he's got a friend who's in the dark. I'm lucky he didn't see me do that. Let's make sure we're ready with a gun in case this gets ugly. Ooh, herbs! Oh, he hopes he doesn't run into that maniac communic. Oh, who's that? Where's that maniac communic? Let's see. Oh, here he is! The maniac communic. Oh, I guess that's what happens. Speak of the devil, right? Alright, so... Wait, did I just get a full-on AK-47 from that guy? I have 2 AKs now. Okay. I guess I can give one to Oliver. Okay, so I'm 125 meters from my destination. I've got no idea where it is. Mechanical parts, yay. Is there anything else around me that I've missed? Oh, there's... Okay, so last time I was here, there were dudes in this place, and they were scary. So I'm nervous about getting too deep into this complex, but that looks like it's pretty close. Whatever it is. It's a clue! People exposed to Chernobylite are able to communicate with each other? That's why people can see Tatiana? That's why I can see her too? Okay, so that clue probably gets added. Ooh, yay, skill points. Oliver can't train me with just 1 skill point, but good to have one. What else am I missing in here? There's a box of something. Oh, there's some stuff upstairs too. Oh, I'm getting greedy. This is unhealthy for me to get this greedy. All these computers are on. Who's been working here? Okay, mechanical parts. Oh, gosh, monster. Okay. Oh, all manner of monsters. Okay, so I think these guys were called shadows. And the last time I encountered one, all it did was follow me like a weirdo. Wait, where did I went under a desk to get through here. There it is. Okay. I, like, murdered it, but it seemed unnecessary. It was just following me around. So I think these shadows they're here to show me how creepy this place is, but they're not actually threats. I'll probably have to deal with threats later on. Hey, shrooms. I can't jump over this fence to get the shrooms. Okay, so it looks like there's resources I can grab if I go upstairs. I can't get through here either? This place looks like it's full of supplies, most of which are just art. So yeah, I might be able to get some resources if I go upstairs, but like last time, I nearly got killed going upstairs. And so I'm inclined to just peek upstairs, see if it looks like there are dudes. And if there are dudes, not go up there. Oh, wait, it was this causeway that I took upstairs. That's right. I don't even know how to get up there from down here. Oh, the shadows are going to freak me out. Where's the... Oh, here's the stairs. Okay, so... Hi, I don't know how to use stairs. Okay, I'm on the second story now, but I'm disconnected from the other place. Okay. Definitely got to keep my eyes out for dudes. Because I found dudes in a different place this time. Like, they weren't on the road that I was walking down at the beginning. They were in the woods near the other building. So maybe placement of dudes is different each time. And maybe there won't be dudes here. Oh, I want that fuel so bad. Okay. Creepy dolls? Oh, anti-rad meds. Okay, we've got... What the heck? We've got a bunch of creepy dolls. Watching my wife on TV. That's weird. Random Court's like, what's the problem? They're just watching TV. Leave them alone. Okay, so there's an upper story I definitely want to visit. Now, this right here, this is where I was fighting, guys. I'm not hearing any chatter. Not seeing any subtitles. I am hearing shadow noises. And they're louder in here. I love how freaked out I get by these shadows when they're... Okay, lockpick. Fine. Fine. We'll remember this for later. But yeah, I love how much these shadows can freak me out despite never having attacked me once. Food rations! Okay, stairs. Kind of crap stairs, but stairs. Hopefully not everything is behind a lockpick. Maybe there are some prizes, like that fuel up there, that I can get just for exploring. Yes. And what about this? What is this? It's elaborate is what it is. Oh, it's just a huge amount of mechanical parts. Okay, great. Is this where I saw the shadows before? Gotta be nervous jumping off stuff in this game. They are punishing about fall damage. Okay, I think I've done what I wanted to do here. Right? Nothing else? Oh, except radiation. Oh, gosh. Let's get away from whatever source of radiation that was. Whew, okay, so. Only 84 meters from our primary destination. Oh, I see the smoke. Oh, and dudes. There are definitely dudes. So last time, I got into a pitched gun battle with the dudes who are at the supply drop. I'm hoping that I've got some stealthy murder options here. Because the other guys, they just kind of noticed me through a wall. Or like through a floor. Like figuring out how AI does detection is a challenge, right? Because there's expensive ways to do it and cheap ways to do it. There's also intuitive ways to do it for the player and unintuitive ways to do it. And trying to find the right balance so that what they're doing is, you know, to find you is cheap on the CPU and makes sense. Like there's lots of occasions where, for instance, you know, there's some method of detecting you that you could give the AI that is very, very precise, but actually there's places where, you know, it seems to the player like, oh, well, I'm hiding, I'm safe behind here, and then they're seen by the AI, and it was unpredictable. And they didn't realize they were going to be seen by the AI, and it feels unfair. Like, how did they see me? Like when that AI saw me through the floor. Now, that was a kind of an egregious example, but... Okay, there's definitely a guy here. He's complaining about poop. So, yeah, so it's like, it's not really about making the AI smart or realistic. It's about making them comprehensible and predictable. It's about making it so that when they do something, the player thinks it was fair. That's like the most important priority. So I've got no idea if being in the woods like this makes me any safer. So there's two of these guys. They're kind of... Are they on a scheduled routine? Or are they just wandering randomly? If they're wandering randomly, I might be able to just find a random hole in their movements. But randomly also means that there won't be any, like, manually crafted holes in their security for me to take advantage of. Okay, I just got the supply drop. I don't know where the other guy is. Oh, nope, he's right there. And I gotta get through the entire animation. Where is he? Okay, that wasn't great. I've got a shotgun now, though. Luckily, there were only two of them. Yeah, so I decided to take the plunge on that one. I don't think that was probably a very good idea. Okay, so I opened the container, which completes the mission, but I actually wasn't in a position to examine its contents. So I could have technically completed the mission but not gotten any supplies out of it, which would have been great. So I'm assuming that if anybody else was around, they would have come running. Wait, who's this guy? Can I help you? I'm looking for a crate, and the bigger the better. It's gotta be steel. Oh yes, high quality steel. You seen anything like that? Who are you? What? Speak louder, lad. Stop yelling! The name's Semyon. Semyon Cook. I'm a hunter on a mission. Hunting? You mean shadows or the NAR? Oh, crap. Okay, I accidentally skipped a line there. Okay, so he's trying to... He thinks he's in World War II. He needs ammunition. He's got chemicals and junk to trade. What kind of gear does he have? Okay, so he's got rifle bullets, shotgun slugs, and I can give him... Do I have a gas mask? So if I give him 10 rifle bullets, I can get a gas mask, but I don't have one yet. I don't think. That seems valuable, and I'm not even using my rifle yet. So, yeah, let's do it. Let's do that. The other stuff, I can craft primitive armor at home. Okay, so this guy was just sitting here during that gunfight, like, oh, whatever. Okay, let's see what other stuff might be. Oh, there's a thing over there. What other stuff is around? Something over here. Electronical parts! Alright. And was that thing inside or outside? Looks like it's inside. Oh, it needs a lockpick. Dang, I need to get a steady supply of lockpicks. All right, nothing else around here. So I guess I just got to figure out when I want to get out of here. There's 2 points of interest, it looks like. Yeah, 2 points of interest I haven't explored yet. So I guess I'll head out into the wilderness this direction. So the game keeps saying that it's saving, but I don't believe it anymore. I wonder if the game is saving so that I can like reload a checkpoint mid-mission if I need to, but if I actually leave the game and come back, maybe it can't restore the state of that mission. Like maybe like it's probably something like that. Like, you know, there's so much information about this game world that's resident in memory that it just retains while the game is active. You know, while the game is running, but it's not saving most of it to the hard drive. Even when it saves a checkpoint, it's only saving certain things. And so maybe if... Wow! What the... That was the fastest ladder climb I've ever done. I don't even know why I'm up here. Oh, there's a fuel. I need fuel. Hey, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, and so it could easily be that, like, when you save mid-mission, it's only saving certain things and remembering, you know, everything else just because it retains it in memory. And so when you quit the game and come back and try to load a save that was mid-mission, it's like, we don't have all the information. Sorry. And their solution was to just fail you out of the mission. So they didn't have to try to bring all that stuff back. It's probably something along those lines. I am not a technical person. I am not a programmer. I'm probably saying things that are making programmers cringe right now. But I don't know. It could be something vaguely in that direction. Oh, hey, notice... I'm pretty sure... So, I've got this armor symbol on the screen. And it's got a number 1 next to it. I think that means I've got 1 metal plate left in my inventory. Automatically used when using primitive armor or camouflage armor. So, I think what that might be is... You notice that my health has got some red slots on it. It looks like maybe I have some kind of long-term injury. And let's see what happens. Okay, so look at my health over there. There's 2 red slots. I've never seen red slots in my health. I've seen red slots in my armor, which I think just means that's just the limitation of what this armor can do. It can only do 1 slot. But what if... Let me use this first aid kit and see what happens. Okay, so it healed up my health, but did not fill up the red pips. I thought the first aid kit was going to fill up the red pips, because that's kind of what first aid kits do in State of Decay 2. But no, I think I just wasted that first aid kit, because healing up 1 pip was probably not worth it. Dang. Okay, so my intuition that it might work like State of Decay 2 was wrong. Where, like, I thought that maybe I'd taken some serious injury that had reduced my health, but that using that first aid consumable would fix it. Thing is, maybe it does work that way. It's just not first aid kits. Maybe first aid kits are just not the way to do that. There's a different way. Maybe it's just resting at home that will repair that, or maybe it's something else. I don't know. Here's a clue. The Black Stalker used to work at the power plant, and he seems to know me. How does my old mentor Simonov fit into this? Yeah, so the more I collect these clues, the more I can fill in that conspiracy, well, that Charlie Day wall in my bedroom. And I think that's going to lead to probably unlocking missions. Oh, gosh. Let's make ourselves a little less visible. Oh, they got missing hardware. I wonder if that means there's something I can find somewhere. Oh, Airy Twitch, yes, there is a flashlight, but it runs out of batteries, so I don't use it all the time. Ooh, there's something in the distance I can pick up. So are they going to keep facing away from me? I couldn't tell if they're having a conversation they would break out of and then start patrolling. But it looks like they're not going to start patrolling, so... Oh, wait, that's just the clue that I saw before. So is there nothing else around here? Oh, there's a shadow in the distance. Cool. Nothing in here I need to pick up? There's something, probably electronical parts, on the other side of this tent. So let's head over there real fast. Yeah, man, I can just chase resources all over the place. I just got some fuel that I needed. Guy can't feel his legs. Okay, they're working out, I guess. Okay, I think I do not want to get in a fight around here. There's like lots of random soldiers scattered around. I appreciate the fact that they have made it pretty easy to sneak around here undetected. In a lot of games, I would have been caught a long time ago by just not being very careful. But I know I need fuel, so... Fuel... Oh, that's chemicals. I thought that was going to be fuel. Still, chemicals are useful too. Okay, so there is a destination out in that direction. There's also an item I haven't picked up yet going that way. I just got a buzz on my phone. Let me make sure it's nothing super important. Cool. So yeah. So anyway, I was trying to figure out how my health bar and stuff worked. Oh, that thing in the distance, that might be my stove. Yeah. Short answer is I don't know. I don't know how it works. There's got to be some way for me to clear those red pips. I think the red pips in the armor are just saying this armor doesn't go any higher than 1 pip. But then I've got the metal plates. And so I'm not sure if, like, does it, every time my armor takes damage for me and protects me from damage, does that consume a metal plate? Is that how that works? So it's like me maintaining my armor or like using metal inserts for it? That's the intuition I have about it. That sounds right to me, but... I'm not sure. Like, I feel like I would need to be paying attention to that during combat to figure it out. Okay, I'm getting... My daughter's out at a friend's house. She's negotiating the schedule of the day with her mom. So I think I'm going to mute my phone for a sec. Okay, so my stove is out here, but there's also something else out here that I haven't found yet. So some kind of point of interest. Is it in the tower? Oh, it must be. Yeah, that must be what the up arrow on the pip means. Okay, I already went up in the tower. I didn't find anything, but I also didn't stick around very long because I assumed that because I'd already been there, it didn't matter. But let's go up there again and just see what might be around. Let's take the stairs this time, just in case whatever it is on the stairs. Danny points out that the lightning on the horizon is cool. Yeah, so they're actually trying to really like make worrying about weather and stuff like be a part of the game. Like so you look with the binoculars over Pripyat and make your decisions about what missions you're going to go on and stuff. In part based on the weather. And so yeah, they've spent a lot of time on the skybox trying to sort of dress it up to make it really communicate something about what's going on. Okay, so yes, I am on the same level as the point of interest now. Oh! Hello? Do you have any open graves to find girls to fall in love with, Igor? Wait, what? He's... So wait, that's my wife's voice. The ghost of my wife that has been tempting me here is saying mad things to this guy. Is this going to be a Shang-Chi type situation? Because that's my wife's voice, but it's mean and scary. Oh, Cog says that red on the health bar is radiation damage. You know what? That makes perfect sense. And I actually do have anti-radiation drugs somewhere. Here. Let's take those. Aha! Okay. It's not injuries, it's anti-radiation. Okay, well, can't put that guy out of his misery. So, cool. Oh, did he just shoot himself? Dude, I was trying to help you, man. Well, I guess I'll take the bread off your bloody corpse. And we're taking the elevator this time. Because, getting into an elevator shaft in an abandoned, twitchy building is a really, really good plan. Well, thank you a ton, Cogs, for helping me understand what was going on with the health bar. That was very, very helpful. So I'm assuming I haven't missed anything here. I feel like there was something... Oh, right, there was a blocked tunnel down here somewhere that was like later on when I get the ability to clear Chernobylite. There it is. As if that was the thing that was down here that I remembered. Okay, well, I think I've cleared out all of the, like, objectives that were out here. I've done a fair amount of scavenging. Oh. Some shrooms. So I think we're probably done. I think it's probably time to get out the old portal gun. Head back home. Well, I feel like we learned a lot today. Let's come back and... So I was successful. Oliver was successful. He brought home some stuff. We got plenty of food, I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah. So we're kind of sucking up to Oliver's. Let's give him a double food ration. And accept. All right. So I've got a skill point, but I don't think I can use it. Because I think he can only train me in things that require multiple skill points. But what else can I do? So we've got a power problem. That I think I can solve with a second generator. Can I stack them on top of each other? So good, we got that. Crafting tools. Do we want a laboratory? Roller bending machine. What is this thing gonna do? It's pretty cheap. Oh, it's gonna let me make first aid kits and stuff so that I can waste them like I did without as many consequences. Okay. Sure, let's place that right there. So that's messing with our comfort level because we just got a bunch of stuff. Electrical lathe. Oh, let's make barrels and sleeves for creating firearms. Sure, let's build that. It takes power. And so power and comfort in this game seem like they are they're just morale issues, right? So basically it just means like you have to constantly build infrastructure. There we go. Chairs. You have to build additional infrastructure to keep your people up. So you could just build a bunch of stuff you want and ignore your people's happiness. And pay a cost that way. Or you could pay resource costs to maintain happiness. Okay, let's give let's give Oliver some privacy over here. Okay, so our comfort's in the positive now. Our power's in the positive. We've got a laboratory. So if we want like more first aid kits, more anti-rad medication, which I think we do. I'd like to have at least more than one of each of these things, and I've just used 2, so nice. And then what can I use this for? Okay, so I can make an entire weapon if I want to. Actually, since I do have an extra AK. Tell me about... He learned to shoot from his father. And he had to learn how to, like, do it right, whatever. His dad was mad at him. Okay, so it says companion's equipment. Okay, so he's going to equip this AK-47. Okay, so so it says companion's equipment at the top. The left side is my equipment, and the right side is the only equipment of his that matters, which is his weapons and armor. So now I've given him an AK, so I guess he'll be able to use that. Now when it comes to my equipment, I don't want to be carrying too much, so let's store all the things that don't matter in the field. Well, maybe not all the things. Let's carry our ammunition around. Oh, gas mask filters. I should bring those with me. I can leave herbs behind. Okay, I think... Oh, and the shotgun. I don't have enough ammo. Oh, wait a minute. Can I grab this? There we go. Move the shotgun over. Because I just don't have enough ammo to make the shotgun all that useful, so I'm going to leave the shotgun at home. But I'm going to bring the AK and the revolver. I'll use the revolver by default, because I think its ammo is probably cheaper, but I've got the AK if I need it. The thing that I'd love, though, is if I could figure out how to create mods for my AK. Like, okay, rifle calibration tools. But it needs a laser cutting machine. I think, let's see if I can build a laser cutting machine. Laser cutting machine. Yes, I absolutely can build a laser cutting machine. It's going to take most of my flammable bits, but that's fine. And then let's see if can I build a rifle calibration dealie. I don't have enough fuel. Okay, so eventually I'm going to want to get enough fuel that I can start calibrating rifles. Because, yeah, it's boring to carry around just a plain old vanilla AK, right? It's nonsense. So I guess it's probably time for me to go to bed. I'm not sure where the safest place to save is, though. I'm going to sleep. Wait. My base is in bad shape? What are you talking about? I got everything in the positive, didn't I? Wait, no. Oh, I just built some added stuff. And the air quality is bad? What do I do about air quality? Hold on a sec. Okay, I just built all this extra stuff. I wasn't even thinking about the fact that I was incurring these costs. Okay, so first off, power supply. I can't afford to build another generator. So that was probably a bad move. Building all this stuff. Well, can I solve any other problems? How do you solve air quality problems? An air washing unit. Takes chemicals. And it's going to be more powerful. Let's put the air washing unit next to where I've got people living. Okay, so at least the air situation's better. Yay, 2 skill points! And then comfort. Wow, comfort is bad right now. Let's see. I can put plants and things around. Okay, big old plant. That might help. What's going to be the most effective thing I can do? Ooh. A LED lamp wall. Okay, sure. Let's do that one. Wait, which side are the lamps on? My side. Okay, let's... Nice and effective. Build. All right, and what's my chair situation? Plus 40 for this chair, plus 60 for nightmare chair. Okay, let's do a brightly lit chair over here. Oh, what else? What else? Got a little stool. It's only a plus 10. Maybe we should put chairs at some of our equipment. I mean, we could just pile these things up willy-nilly and it would be fine, but... yeah, I want to save my herbs. Let's do an uncomfortable chair. Let's put chairs at all these places. Off to the side a little bit. We're going to be low on mechanical parts, but probably worth it. Build that. Okay, we just need a little bit more. Put one at the workbench. And one at the calibration device. There we go. Okay, we're breaking even on everything except power. So power still sucks, just like it did yesterday. But at least it's only one factor contributing to poor morale. Could be way worse. So let's save the game. Let's go to sleep. Because I think it was the save that happened right before I went to sleep that worked last time. So let's make sure we go to sleep. And now it's day 4. Okay, so yeah, so I've got some extra clues here. Things I picked up in this last mission. So eventually I'll fill these boards, and apparently it's just an arbitrary number of them. So, oh yeah, I'm going to paranoidly... oh, sure. Okay, I really hope that those saves work. Let me catch up with the chat. So Cog says, oh, those Chernobylite blockers in the tunnel. He's saying that I need to build an elaborate thing, an anti-Chernobylite burner. And that requires a bunch of Chernobylite-powered tools, which is just something I don't have in my reach yet. Batkick wants to know if I played Days Gone. Yeah, I did when it first came out, just a little bit. I didn't get hooked by it, but it could have just been about sort of the time when I was playing it. You know, there were other games distracting me, so I was really impressed. I did like the array of enemies in the combat system. I thought it was pretty cool, and I wanted to explore it more, and I just kind of dropped off. But you know, the game was gorgeous, though. I can definitely say that for it. And I've actually visited Bend a couple of times, and it's a really nice place where the people who made that game come from. So I've nothing but positive feelings towards those folks. Cog says radios have the best ratio between power consumption and comfort among all the electronic devices. Okay, so if I wasn't already in a power disaster, I could use a radio to try to make my people happy, and that'd be pretty effective. All right, anyway, so we've been messing around with this for a while. My main purpose was just to come in here and answer a couple of questions, which I did successfully answer. We found out that the missions in areas are randomly generated. The resources are randomly generated, at least to some degree. And so, you know, so basically you should expect to find, every time you go back to a level, you should expect to find different stuff. Except the stuff that you put in the level persists. So you can build up an infrastructure in a level without having to redo it every time, which is great. We also learned the save system is a little twitchy, so you got to be careful when you're saving this game. And we figured out some stuff about the health bar, thanks to Cogs, so I appreciate that. And now, it's time to go. So, you know, if you want to subscribe to my channel, I'm going to put a button right there. And, you know, if I play Chernobylite again on the stream, I'll put a link there. But more than likely, I think we've learned enough about this game that I should probably move on to some other things. So maybe it'll just be other random links up here.